Hi Flames, and welcome back to my channel. This is the second video of the 3-part Who Are You series. Without further ado, we're gonna get to going, okay? So we are the condensation of water, meaning we're water. We are the waves of water, meaning we are water. We are a teardrop of water. We are water. We are the tree of water. We are water. We are the tree bark, the structure of the plant energy, of our plant energy, meaning we are water. We are the stardust of the universe. We are the planets of the universe. We are the flame, the fire of the universe. In other words, we are water, okay? Water is the mother of all balanced energies, okay? We know that from the mirror realm, or the mirrorverse, every being does not derive from water, okay? So with that being said, we got that out of the way. So we are the condensation of water. The condensation of water is also known, well, the condensation of water has an I, and that I is known as consciousness, okay? So we are a universe, okay? We are not the macro universe, but we came from the universe, therefore we are the universe. If we were a cat, we would have came from a cat. If we were a worm or butterfly, so on and so forth, likewise, okay? So we are the condensation of water. Qualities of the condensation of water, therefore it's fire, it's very radiant, therefore it's a light, it's very colorful, therefore it's the electromagnetic spectrum, which is all. It's called the rainbow, the rain band, and guys, we have many other qualities and traits. So at any rate, we are the condensation of water, okay? We are electromagnetic, meaning that we can attract, just like a magnet, we have that magnet quality to another like-minded thought. Also, we shine, okay? When we're looking at the so-called sun up there, we see a bright, very bright, brighter than bright light, okay? We know that when we go to the literature on the internet and search for the sun, we see other appearances or qualities, okay, or other forms, okay? It's simply a big spear of fire, of flame. Well, is not flame water? Yeah, that's one of the facets of water, guys. We are electromagnetism. Electricity is fire, okay? Fire is what? Light that shines in the darkness, or that light that emerges or emits, radiates from our soul, or pineal gland, or penis, or vagina. Guys, so many labels for one component, one body part, one of our cosmic anatomies, okay? Structures, all right? So we are the condensation of water, all right, guys? That water shines in the darkness. I have a slide of an egg right here, guys, because the egg is the eye, is the atom. Study all three of them or just study one, all right? And you can disassemble or dissect the data from the others, the data from the other ones, because they're one and the same. Remember, for one of our members of our body, there's several labels. And guys, that's okay. You know, we're waking up and we're learning to decode, okay? So we are the condensation of water. We have various traits and powers. You know, not only can our consciousness within the condensation of water, which brings us into the awareness, which that is the function of the eye. You know, the eye is simply to take light and convert it into images. Okay, and we know that images is also known as photons. Photons is also known as electrons, which is flammable, which is magnetism, okay, or energy. Okay, see guys, In a nutshell, we going back to the basics. We don't need all of these terms to keep us confused and trapped down here in prison. Enough is enough. So at any rate, now that you know who you are, you know where you need to return. From the water we came, from the water we shall return. Well, the King James, the Bible said. I don't have time for you. This is not your science. That's your religion. Now go return back to it. Those with souls, those balanced ones, those who are called the Nephilims or the fallen angels or the sun children or the people of old, from water you returned. You came, and from water you shall return. Once your journey is complete. Now we know that we failed. Okay? We made a very bad choice and ended up in prison. Now we are still in the astral plane, but we lost that our glory, okay? So, from the waters we came, from the waters we shall return, okay? So, we are the living things from the water, but we're also amphibious. We have that quality. Now we're walking around here like these low-vibe lizard children, okay? The physical body is that form. Study the physical anatomy, okay? So, cosmically, psychologically, consciously, we are air. We are the breath of air. We are the condensation of water, one and the same. It has mobility. It has electricity. It has magnetism. Hence the reason for the words manifestation or miracle or magic. Those words derive from magnetism. Okay? And until you wake up and learn how to decode, you're going to allow these false labels of your cosmic anatomy to keep you bound and keep you on a low vibration, low frequency. Moving around like the turtles, low vibe reptilians. Okay? So, I have slides of forms. There are various forms of water. The tree, the plant, the reptilian, the so-called human. And when you get to the etymology of that, you'll stop using the word. Hue means color. Man means water. People means water. Everything around us is water. The humidity, water. Air, water. Frog, water. Any reptilian, water. Any plant, water. We are water. Okay, guys? And also, please study the movie The Sorcerer and the White Snake. It does a wonderful job at reflecting and releasing energy, disclosing the secret, okay, or Gnosticism. It shows these two demons able to shapeshift, or really the water takes form into their worm body. Remember, there are wormholes in space. Our eye and the vagina are reflections of the wormhole. The penis is a reflection of the worm. We call them, they taught us that they were snakes. Well, snake is just a quality or trait of the worm, the low vibe worm. It's sneaky and cunning. And in religions told us that they were demons, which are lesser than the high vibe angels, okay? Again, let's not... All right, Flames, I want to clarify something before I end this video. When I say that we came from the waters, from the deep sea, I'm only referring again to those with souls, because we now know the ones who vibrate high enough to remember and to see inside the astral realms. We are now aware of the truth. The soulless beings came from the land. Okay, they did not come from the deep sea. They are not the deep ancient African mermaids, ancient, whatever label you want to give us, the ancient ancestral mermaids or whales or sharks or dragons that dwells in the deep sea. Okay? They came from here on land. Someone reproduced them on land. Okay? Now, the religious text predominantly speaks about the people that were created here on the land, okay? So, those with souls, you came from the deep sea, from the deep waters, and there you shall return, okay? All right, guys. Hopefully I did, didn't confuse you guys. I just wanted you to know that there are two types of people here, two types of energy here. Okay, I'm only speaking about that energy that came from the deep sea. There you shall return. If you came from the so-called dirt here, then there you shall return, which is an illusion too. It doesn't exist. Okay, we know that flesh also means fake. Physical flesh, fake are one and the same. Remember, we are the condensation of water souls. We fell and now are part of our consciousness. Go back and study the brain. It has so-called 4 chambers. The heart has 4 chambers. The eye itself has different parts. And one of those chambers are dreaming until we return to our higher nature, okay? All right, guys, that about does it. Until the next time, get and stay lit.